This is the Texaco Star Academic Challenge, top flight competition between teams from Houston-area high schools. Now, here's the man with the questions, Chip Beal.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. We welcome teams from Kingwood and Kinkaid. Each has a 2-0 record, and the winner moves on to the round of 16. Now, contestants, throughout the course of this match, you'll be hearing a number of familiar sounds. This one to mean you're right, this one to mean you're wrong, and this one to end each quarter. Good luck to Kingwood and Kinkaid. The warm-up round is upon us and begins with this 5-pointer. His name would suggest he was Lutheran, but in what denomination was...
Kinkaid, Justin.
Calvinist?
No, was Martin Luther King Jr. ordained?
Kingwood, Mark.
Baptist.
Baptist is right, and Kingwood is off to a good start. I have a multiple-choice question worth 5. Which city is a major port on the Tyrrhenian Sea? Algiers, Istanbul, Beirut, Athens, or Naples?
Kingwood, Matt.
Algiers?
No. Question is complete.
Kinkaid, Justin.
Naples?
Naples is right, and Kinkaid is now on the board. I have a 10-point question. Those who advocate repealing the 22nd Amendment, which limits the president to 2 terms, should listen to the following paragraph. George Washington set the example of voluntary retirement after 8 years. I shall follow it, and a few more precedents will oppose the obstacle of habit to anyone who, after a while, shall endeavor to extend its term. Who said it?
Kinkaid, George.
Adams.
Not Adams. Kingwood?
Kingwood, Brian.
Lincoln.
No, it was Thomas Jefferson, the first one who had the opportunity to go beyond 2 terms after Washington. For 5 points, a math question. If a wheel rotates 12 times per minute, how many degrees does it rotate in 5 seconds?
Kingwood, Matt.
360.
360 degrees. That's absolutely right. A visual question now worth 5. Please look at your screen here in the studio of Houston's 2. This famous museum houses many masterpieces. Name it.
Throw it out.
Okay, I'm sorry, we heard that answer from the audience. The Louvre is the answer. For 10 points, which part of the body is out of place in this list? Ureter, bladder, renal artery,
Kingwood, Matt.
Renal artery?
no, vena cava or urethra?
Kinkaid, George.
Vena cava.
Yes, that's the answer for 10 points. I have a 10-pointer. Arrange the following 4 Texas cities in correct order from west to east. Houston, Lubbock, El Paso, and San Antonio.
Kingwood, Mark.
El Paso, Lubbock, San Antonio, Houston.
Well done, Mark, for 10 points. Here's a 5-point question. Define and spell amendment.
Kingwood, Merida.
Amendment, something that is added. A-M-E-N-D-M-E-N-T.
Is right for 5 points. Here's a 10-pointer. What is the difference in shape between macaroni and fettuccine?
Kingwood, Meredith.
Macaroni is cylinders and fettuccine is just strips.
That's right, for 10 points. Macaroni are tubular and fettuccine are flat, is another way of saying it. For 5 points, a music question. This instrument is used in both classical music and rock music. Name it and spell it.
Kingwood, Mark.
Tambourine. T-A-M-B-O-R-I-N-E.
Kinkaid, Justin.
Tambourine. T-A-M-B-O-U-R-I-N-E.
That's the spelling. 5 points goes to Kinkaid. I have another multiple-choice question worth 5. This type of poem first became popular in the mid-19th century. Am I talking about a limerick, an epigram, a ballad, a sonnet, or a couplet?
Kingwood, Matt.
A limerick?
Limerick is right. You have 5 points. Now, let's welcome our celebrity quizmaster. Look at your monitor.
Hi, I'm Officer Ken Weiner with the Houston Police Department, and I also do 2 Catch a Crooks for Channel 2. And I have a question about law for you today. In what year did the Supreme Court issue the Miranda ruling?
Kinkaid, Sujit.
1966.
1966. Very good. For 5 points, What ancient civilization was best known for using catacombs as burial?
Kinkaid, Sujet.
Egypt.
Not Egypt, as burial.
Kingwood, Meredith.
The Roman civilization.
Roman is right for 5 points. For 10 points, a multiple-choice question. Which war was fought in North America from the following list? The Six-Day War, the Fortnight War, the 7 Years' War?
Kinkaid, Justin.
7 Years' War.
Yes, and not the 30 Years' War or the 100 Years' War. I have an art question for you worth 5. Identify the most looked-at painting in the Louvre.
Kingwood, Mark.
Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa, sure, 5 points. He knew it before he saw the picture. For 5 points, I will conclude my description of the natural history of these islands by giving an account of the extreme tameness of the birds. What naturalist?
Kingwood, Brian.
Galapagos Island. Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin was the naturalist who wrote this in 1835. Far from his home in England. That's it. We're out of time in the warm-up round. In a moment, we'll meet the contestants and continue the competition with the bonus round. Welcome back to the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Our score is 55 for Kingwood, 40 for the Kinkaid School. We'll now take a breather and meet each one of our contestants, starting with Kingwood High School. This is an all-academic decathlon team, and the captain is Matt Stone, a senior, a National Merit semifinalist, a state UIL participant. Next to him is Brian McCullough, a senior, a Boy Scout who enjoys gardening in his spare time. Meredith Patterson, a junior, is on the debate team, member of the Young Writers Guild, and is editor-in-chief, in fact. Next is Mark Moynier, a senior, a committed scholar, Odyssey of the Mind state team member, an Eagle Scout, first vice president of the Latin Club, and a member of the lacrosse team. Their coaches are Judy Herman and Mark Bowman. That's the team from Kingwood High. Their opponents come from the Kinkaid School in Houston. The captain is George Newton, a senior, who plays drums in the band and is a center for the basketball team. Justin Lake, a sophomore, enjoys languages and plays the French horn in the band. Which languages do you speak, Justin?
French and German.
Okay. Next is Samir Sheff, a junior, enjoys theater and the band. And Sujit Rahman, a freshman, member of the Houston Youth Symphony as a violinist and member of the band as a trumpetist. Their alternates, Peter Creeth and Joel Page. Their coaches, John Gurman and Don Thames. That's the team from the Kinkaid School. Our officials for this competition are none other than Professor Thomas Hudson, University of Houston's Department of Physics, and Mike Mastandria, who is the chief judge of the Texaco Star National Academic Championship. All right, players, it's time for the bonus round. If you get a toss-up right, you will be able to field a 4-part bonus, which could add 50 points to your score. We'll be playing for a bonus about the brain. First, this 10-point literary toss-up. What poem begins with this stanza? Should you ask me whence these stories, whence these legends and traditions with the odors of the...
Kingwood, Matt.
The Canterbury Tales.
With the odors of the forest, with the dew and damp of the meadows, with the curling smoke of the wigwams.
Kinkaid, Justin.
Hiawatha.
More specific?
Song of Hiawatha.
That's the answer for 10 points. And Kinkaid gets the bonus. For 5 points, though the brain is only 2% of human body weight, it uses up to 25% of this in the blood.
Oxygen.
That is correct. That ties the score. For 10 points, in 1929, Hans Berger first recorded these on paper.
Brainwaves.
Right. For 15 points, the longitudinal fissure is the deep groove that separates the hemispheres of this part of the brain.
Cerebrum.
It is the cerebrum. And for 20 points, Descartes called this gland the seat of the rational soul. Scientists still aren't sure what it does.
The pituitary gland.
No, it's the pineal gland. However, you did pick up 30 points on the brain. Headlines bonus is next. There's a 10-point toss-up. You may need paper and pencil. You're located 10 feet from a 60-watt light bulb. What power bulb must you have to achieve the same lighting at a distance of 20 feet from the bulb?
Kingwood, Matt.
240 watt bulb.
240 watt, right? Matt, remember that power diminishes with the inverse square of the distance. Headlines is your bonus, Kingwood. For 5 points, in light of a recent controversy, what, ironically, is currently the only legal way of disposing of an old U.S. flag?
To burn it?
Right, for 5. For 10 points, Texas Governor Ann Richards said she fears a planned development of 100 private elementary and secondary schools across the nation might ruin public schools. The private, for-profit developer has named the school's project for what famous inventor?
Your answer?
Edison?
Edison is right. Matt knew that Montessori was not an inventor. For 15 points and the lead, the bones of a first-century man named Caiaphas have been discovered in an ancient burial cave in Jerusalem. Archaeological evidence indicates they may be the remains of the high priest who did what in the Gospels?
He judged Jesus, condemned him.
That's correct. Presided at the trial of Jesus, or we would have accepted turned Jesus over to the Romans. And for 20 points from a total of 50, Georgia Governor Zell Miller has proposed taking the Confederate emblem out of the state flag. The emblem was added in 1956 to express distaste for what?
Desegregation of schools.
The desegregation of the University of Alabama.
Is right for 20 points. You ran the category. 50 points on headlines. Kingwood back in the lead. Finish the quotation as your next bonus. Here's a 10-point toss-up. Only one of our 50 states now allows a person to simultaneously run for both a national and a statewide office. Which southwestern?
Kingwood, Matt.
Louisiana?
No. State Kinkaid.
Kinkaid, Justin.
Texas is right. 10 points for Kinkaid. And finish the quotation is your bonus. For 5 points, robber baron William Henry Vanderbilt set the tone for many corporate managers who came after him when he said, the public be...
Damn.
Right. For 10 points, rescinding his membership in a restricted club, Groucho Marx telegrammed, I don't want to belong to any club that would...
Humor me.
Is that right?
Your answer?
Discriminate.
Well, I don't want to belong to any club that would accept me as a member, is what he said. All right, grammar's your next bonus. Here's a 10-point audio question. Identify this bugle call.
Kingwood, Meredith.
Reveille?
Kinkaid, Justin.
Reveille?
Not reveille, no, it's retreat. For 5 points, shape, hardness, fracture, cleavage, streak, luster, crystal.
Kingwood, Meredith.
Ways to identify different types of rocks or minerals?
Minerals is right for 5 points. Those are the characteristics. Grammar is your bonus, Kinkaid. In the following sentences, you might want to use paper and pencil for this clue. The following sentences identify the word or phrase that is a direct object, predicate adjective, predicate adverb, or predicate nominative, and tell which it is. I am the state is your 5-pointer. Identify the word and classify it.
The state is a predicate nominative.
Right, for 5 points. You've got the idea. For 10 points, it is fearful to fall into the hands of the living God.
Is fearful. That would be predicate adjective. Fearful, predicate adjective.
It's fearful, a predicate adjective.
That's correct for 10 points. For 15 points, none but the brave deserves the fair.
None deserves. Deserves? No,
Predicate adjective.
Fair is a predicate adjective.
No, I'm sorry. Fair is the direct object. That's it for the bonus round. In a moment, we'll return and play 60 seconds, and your category's contestants will be linear equations, Old West, odds and ends, and Spanish. It's halftime on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Our scoreboard reads 95 for Kinkaid, 135 for Kingwood. Questions used on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge are prepared, authenticated, and provided by Questions Unlimited of Columbus, Ohio. All right, players, you pick a subject. You have 1 minute to answer as many 10-pointers as you can. Any questions missed or passed by the first team will be referred to the second team, and if you sweep the category, we'll give you a 20-point bonus. You trail at this point, Kinkaid. So, George, what have you decided on?
Spanish.
Spanish is the subject. Start the clock. Here we go. Translate these Spanish sentences into English. No me gusta este color.
I don't like this color.
I don't like this color.
I don't like this color. I do not like this.
Right. Está fresco?
Is this fresh?
No, no. Is it cold?
Is it cold?
Is this cold?
No. No quiero pagar más $40.
I don't want to pay more than $40. I do not want to pay more than $40.
Right. Está hecho a mano?
Is this made by hand? Is this handmade?
Right. No, eso es demasiado.
No, this is too much.
No,
No, this is too much.
Right. Las necesito para la semana
I
próxima.
need them for next weekend. I need them for next weekend?
No. ¿Cuándo estará lista?
When will he be ready? When will he be ready?
Okay. Tengo este dolor desde ayer.
I have this pain since yesterday. I have this pain since yesterday.
Yes. Abra la boca.
Close your mouth.
Open your mouth.
Time runs out. And Mike Mastandria, how many points?
40 points.
50,
Excuse me,
wasn't it?
50 points.
50 points. Okay, Kingwood, translate these Spanish sentences into English. Está fresco?
Is it cool? Is it cool?
Is this cool?
No. Is it fresh? No. Eso es demasiado. No, they got that one right. Las necesito para la semana próxima.
I need them for next week.
Right. ¿Cuándo estará lista?
When will you be ready?
No, when will it be ready? And abra la boca.
Open your mouth.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, it is now your turn. Kingwood to select from among the remaining categories. You want Old West, linear equations, or odds and ends.
We want linear equations.
Linear equations is the subject. Start the clock. Here we go. Solve for x. 7x plus 9 equals 2x minus 6.
X equals 3.
No. 5x plus 7 equals 2x plus 9.
X equals 2/3.
Right? 3x minus 4 equals 7x minus 12.
X equals 2.
Right? 3x equals 8x minus 15.
X equals 3.
Right? 6 minus 8x equals 3 minus 7x.
X equals 3.
Right? 8 minus 6x equals 14 plus 6x.
X equals -1/2.
Right? 4 minus 2x equals 6x plus 8x. Time runs out. They got 50 points on linear equations. Kinkaid, 7x plus 9 equals 2x minus 6.
-3.
X equals -3. 4 minus 2x equals 6x plus 8x.
1/4.
Is right, and that's the end of the 60 seconds round. The score should tighten up. We'll check it and return for the Stump the Experts round in a moment. We're ready for the fourth and final quarter of this edition of the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Our score is 165 Kinkaid, 205 for Kingwood. It's time now, contestants, for the Stump the Experts round. That means we're back to first quarter rules. Do not answer until you've been recognized. No consultation. In this round, there are 15 and 20-point questions. The questions are more difficult. We will begin with a 15-point art question, so look at your screen. Nike of Samothrace is probably the most famous headless statue of antiquity, but here's the most famous armless.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Venus de Milo.
Venus de Milo, worth 15 points for Sujit and Kinkaid. For 15 points, the name of which woodwind instrument is also the name of a character in A Midsummer Night's Dream? Identify it.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Oboe.
Not oboe.
Kingwood, Brian.
Piccolo.
No, flute is the name. For 20 points, what does an aardvark eat?
Kingwood, Meredith.
Ants.
No, that's incorrect.
Kinkaid, Justin.
Termites.
Termites is right. Ants are too hard. For 15 points, as Kinkaid trails by 5, name any 2 of the 3 U.S. port cities which took in the most immigrants.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Miami, Houston.
No, during the period from 1840 to 1855. Any two of the three U.S. port cities.
Kingwood, Brian.
New York City and Baltimore.
No, good try. New York, Boston, and New Orleans. For 20 points, grants from which federal project supported blacks in depicting their history and culture in murals? Can you name it? The Works Progress Administration. For 20 points, a music question. English author Charles Lamb wasn't sheepish when he declared, "I care not a farthing candle for what composer." Listen.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Hondo.
Handel is right for 20 points. Kinkaid takes the lead. For 15 points, in this audience participation song, hands are clapped 4 times before the title is repeated. Name that.
Kingwood, Mark.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas is right. That ties it up. I have a 20-point math question. A conical container is 6 inches deep and 4 inches across at the top. A small amount of water is poured into it. Express the surface area S of this water as a function of the depth H. I'll repeat. A conical container 6 inches deep, 4 inches across at the top. A small amount of water is poured into it. The contestants are calculating the surface area S of this water as a function of the depth H, as our score is tied at 220.
Kinkaid, Samir.
2 pi.
No.
Kingwood, Matt.
2 pi h.
No, S equals pi over 9 times H squared for 15 points. Keep out those pencils. Take the year in which Gone with the Wind won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Add the number of companies used to compute the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Divide this sum by the smallest prime number greater than 10 and multiply this quotient by the atomic number of neon. And give me the result for 15 points. The year in which Gone with the Wind won the award, plus number of companies in the Dow, divided by the smallest prime number greater than 10 and multiplied by the atomic number of neon.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
1.
Not 1. Kingwood. It's 1,790 for 20 points. After she was served with eviction papers, the last resident of the tiny North Texas community of Boz refused to leave her home to make way for what?
Kingwood, Meredith.
A railroad?
No.
Kinkaid, George.
The Super Collider?
That's right, for 20 points. Here's a visual question worth 15. Look at your screen. This looks like one of Edouard Manet's paintings, but it was done in 1894 by an American artist.
Kingwood, Meredith.
Mary Cassatt.
Mary Cassatt for 15 points. I have a 20-pointer. Which word, derived from the Greek for one who plays a part, originally designated an actor? Today, this word refers to a pretender or liar, one of the most famous being Uriah the Heap.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Imposter.
Not imposter. Good guess. Kingwood, this would give you the lead. It's hypocrite for 15 points. Nevada and Utah are adjacent states with similar climates, yet the adult death rate is 40% higher in Nevada.
Kingwood, Mark.
Due to natural radiation from uranium ore in the
Incorrect.
ground.
Kinkaid?
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Sandstorms.
No, in Utah they tend to be sedate, non-smoking, non-drinking Mormons. In Nevada they tend to be hard-drinking, hard-smoking, up all night, risk-taking high rollers. For
2
20
minutes
points,
left.
early in the 20th century, Saudi Arabia was a desperately poor country with only 2 minor exports, a type of fruit and a type of sporting animal. Name these 2 leading pre-oil boom Saudi exports for 20 points.
Kingwood, Meredith.
Horses and dates.
Horses and dates is right for 20 points. Kingwood back in the lead. I have a 15-pointer. Who was the first black actor to leave his footprints in the cement out?
Kinkaid, George.
Portier.
Sidney Poitier is right for 15 points. I have a 15-point music question. Listen to Johnny Nash's highest charted song and name that tune.
It's gonna be a bright.
Kinkaid, George.
I can see clearly now.
Yes, for 15 points. I have a 20-pointer. What is the advance fee one gives to an attorney to act on one's behalf?
Kingwood, Matt.
Retainer.
Retainer is right for 20 points. I have a 15-pointer. By what means were Saints Peter and Paul executed?
Kinkaid, George.
They were crucified.
Nope. By what means?
Kingwood, Matt.
They were stoned to death.
No, means is plural, so we needed two ways. Peter was crucified, Paul beheaded. For 15 points, according to physicists, what occurs when matter encounters antimatter at close range?
Kingwood, Meredith.
They become pure energy. They annihilate each other.
Annihilation is right for 15 points. I have a 20-pointer. Louis Bonaparte was the brother of Napoleon I and the father of Napoleon III. Of which country did Louis Bonaparte reluctantly become king in
Kinkaid, Justin.
Mexico.
Not Mexico. In 1806, he gave up the throne 4 years later. Kingwood, can you take it?
Kingwood, Matt.
England.
No, it was the Netherlands. I have a fifth. That's the tone. The contest is over. Close as it is, we must check with the judges. The score is correct. The game is official. Our final, Kinkaid 270, Kingwood 290. The winner's Kingwood High School. We enter the round of 16 next week on this show. The Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Langham Creek takes on Stratford. I'm Chip Beal. So long, everybody.
This morning at 10:30, we've got your backstage passes and front row seats to the free Black Crowes concert. If you missed the show, catch Teens on TV for a special peek behind the scenes. Teens on TV this morning at 10:30 on Channel 2. Join us again next Saturday when two more Houston-area teams compete on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge.